Hi, welcome to the corporate roundup of this week. This week saw a lot of corporate action. We have Ruchira with us to tell us about the action taking place in the corporate and in the mining sector. So Ruchira, what all happened during the week in the mining and in the mining and metal sector?
It just seems like things in the mining sector might be turning around now after several years of a downturn and several years of an action by the Supreme Court and by the governments on a lot of illegal mining issues across the states. So we had Larsen and Toubro, the largest engineering company, tell us that they're in the process of shifting their mining division from Chennai to Kolkata so that they can be closer to all of the mining belt. Now, their head of corporate affairs told us that right now the revenue that the mining division contributes to overall revenues of L&T is small. It's just about 3%. But he said that he saw it doubling at least in the next 3 to 5 years. It does take that long because the gestation period in mining sector is very long. Now, another noteworthy development was a labor strife at Tata Steel's new upcoming plant in Kalinganagar in Odisha. Over there, there were some clashes between the contract workers and the security staff, and these clashes were over their overtime and the wages. Fortunately, it quelled down and there weren't any casualties, but it just tells us the kind of problems that companies face when they roll out big projects on the ground, because Tata Steel has faced some very violent protests in the past where there have been casualties. These have been on similar lines.
Thank you, Ruchira. We now have Joel with us telling us about the QIPs that have taken place in the last week. Hi, Joel. Could you tell us about all the QIP action that has taken place in this week?
Yeah, since this new government has taken over, there's been a revival in the investor sentiment. Investors are now willing to put money on the table. They've basically taken money out of their lockers and they're putting money into the markets. We have seen 6 QIPs already. We've seen 2 this week. Reliance Communications has raised about 600 million already. Ashok Leyland also did a QIP this week. Already we have seen over $1.5 billion raised through this market. This is just the start, as bankers tell us. QIP is in a way the easiest route in the equity markets. It happens very quickly. These are institutional investors who knows the stocks and who have already in a way know what they want to do. So this is the quickest route for the companies, and this is probably the starting point. We could see IPOs, we could see FPOs from here on, and so the equity markets from here looks that sentiment has revived, and we could see a good 12-18 months of activity in the markets.
Thank you, Joel. As Joel rightly said, with the rising number of QIPs, this year will also see many IPOs. To elaborate on the same, we have Pooja with us. Hi, Pooja.
Hi. So we are seeing a lot of IPO, privately held companies coming up and trying to list their companies, and they've already hired bankers. Today we saw Lavasa Corporation is looking to raise around 800 crores through their IPO. There are other real estate companies like Century Real Estate, which is looking to raise around 1,000 crores. And also in the e-commerce space, Infibeam is looking to raise up to 1,000 crores for their public issuance. And bankers, as we understand from bankers, these IPOs will start coming in from November, December, will roll on till February next year.
Thank you, Pooja. With this, we come to an end of the corporate roundup for this week. For more, log on to www.livemint.com. Thank you.